So in conclusion of the lesson that we had out on the golf course, we did two different things with this. We did the same thing with irons and woods. We tried to hit draws into the target and then fades into the target to give you different options on the course, to where if you have different pins, if you want to hit it higher, hit it softer, get it back, maybe squeeze a little bit much and a little farther and get one extra club out of it, or tone it back a little bit. So we hit some fades with the driver and with the irons on the golf course to see how that would affect the distance and also how it's landing on the ground. The first one, we went out to we hit an 8-iron and we hit it into the green, and he hit some draws, which is his standard ball flight with a 8-iron or with irons, and that ball flew about his expected distance.
Yeah,
it was about pin high. And then we went to some fades. And how would you say that fades were different than the draws going into the green?
The fades were different in the fact that they were going probably half a club shorter. So, I know if I want to hit a fade into the green, I got to take probably half a club to a whole club more and hit a fade.
And I would say it also affected the ball went a little bit higher and probably landed a little bit softer. So maybe when you're on the golf course, or maybe if you're playing into the wind, the fade might not be as good, but if you want to soften the ball a little bit faster, or maybe the pin's on the back right, a fade is something that you might try hitting into the greens for your second shots.
Yeah, I like that.
And then the second one on the golf course, we went to the first tee and hit some drives. So his standard tee shot, he likes to hit a fade with his driver. So we had 3 of those, and then we hit 3 with the draw. What would you say the main difference is between the fades and the draws off the tee?
The draws were definitely going further. That's one thing I did notice, and I think as I practice it more, that can be coming to my regular shot off the tee, because it gives me a better chance to have a scoring club into a longer par 4.
And you did seem a little bit more free with the draws, because you do like to hit a draw with the iron. So maybe if that is your go-to shot, and if you feel comfortable with, maybe you can take that into the driver as well, because you did seem to pick up about 15 yards with the draw, and your swing seemed to be more free through the ball. So that's something on the course just to be aware of. I like to teach that what your natural tendency is to make that same throughout the bag. So if you're hitting the draws with the irons, just keep it going throughout the bag and into the driver if that's your most natural move at the ball. And that seems to be the case with your swing. The draw seems to be the most free, it goes farthest, and as long as you feel more comfortable with that, playing and practicing, you can take that into the tournaments, and I think it might be successful for you.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you very much for your time.
Yep.